Well, this should be fun. Welcome to me doing this. How weird. This is the second time I saved a video that should be later, uh, and it didn't. So I just had to, off the cuff, just do this. And I forgot what the title was supposed to be. So I changed the title. Because what I had done is, as most people should attempt to do in their life, is find different rhythms and patterns and things in their life. They find different information that provides them with a new perspective on the world. And I will, at the, well, I can't play this. Can I play this? I'm not gonna play this. I'll just tell you guys. Go watch this Tyler the Creator and Funk Flex have a conversation. Bravo, oh, bravo, genius. It might be one of the most here. If I do that, or wait, or should I do that one? Okay, brothers, brothers. How do you say that? Like, holy shit! This was one of the most psychedelic conversations I've ever heard. S- Studying psychology and human behavior. Shout out Human Behavior by one of the greatest artists ever, Bjork. Bjork, and I don't know if the O is the way you know the O, but it's got two dots above it. Go look that up, Human Behavior, and the video is amazing. And there's a couple other really crazy videos that she's made. And being so invested in the human experience, I find people that have a different perspective to be so refreshing. What a good word. A lot of people like to just overuse so many words. Love, refreshing, fantastic, amazing. I know most people don't say fantastic or amazing. That's ill. Um, I don't know. I'm going to use maybe some current words. Anyways, go watch that. And so there was a few things that I was working on, whether they be humor, philosophical, psychological, esoteric, or what any way you look at it. It was so amusing to me, and I don't know if many people get the opportunity. I mean, shit, most people got jobs where you could put your headphones in and listen to something, and if you have a job that you don't really need to listen to other motherfuckers speak to you, don't listen to me talk. I mean, you should listen to me talk, obviously, because I'm wildly entertaining. But listen to this Tyler the Creator Funk Flex thing. It's an hour and 36 minutes of the most amazing and hilarious. And if you don't understand it, get familiar. I'm still trying to find out where did that come from? The words "get familiar." Did it come from Baltimore? Did it come from D.C.? Did it come from the South? I would contest that I think it came about in the late 80s, early 90s, in probably the Northeast region. Definitely, I'm not going to go as Northeast as Rhode Island. I don't think it was like a Rhodes scholar that came across these two words to put together. But get familiar. Go listen to that shit. I have no idea where I'm going with this, so we'll just continue on and see if we can't find some humor in what I'm about to say. Because I don't even know. And this is not the greatest part. It's not the greatest part of talking. If you always have to have an end point. Look at that. I'm trying something new. See that? But oh, not really. We'll do the old hat. And if you notice what I did there, was it purpose filled or was it purposeless? Is it mindful or is it mindlessness? Don't all of the monks and the gurus and the great artists of all time say, let your mind go and have mindlessness, and then you can do anything you want. And then there's also people like, why are you so thoughtless? Do you mean thoughtless or mindless? There's no one without thought. Find somebody that doesn't have a thought in their mind. If you speak it, so you speak it. Doesn't change that the fact that you have a certain set of vibrations, and those vibrations turn into these things that end up becoming sounds out of your mouth. That's the peculiar conundrum of the specifics of how the patriarchal and matriarchal communities function. Meaning your left and right brain, or your mother and your father, because you hear them speaking in your head. But luckily, there's some people that don't worry about the mother or the father, because they should have been worrying about the child. And the child is speaking like this. If you pay more attention to your children, they would speak like you needed them to. Oh, shit, but if you try too hard, they're never going to want to speak like you, or to you, for that matter. So they speak like a god. And so if you speak like a god, what you do is you find this space inside of your head that is yours and yours alone. You're not all one part of this grand consciousness, this illusion of unity. I mean, yeah, of course, we're all on this earth together, and for people that believe in the black arts, that like somebody wants to destroy the planet. You know how silly that is? To destroy the planet, they'd have to strap a bomb to their chest and kill themselves. Nobody's doing that. That's ridiculous. And this is what people don't get about the black and the white artists. If you would just go ahead and find yourself a color palette, you would just remove what is black and white, because you would take that away and you go, okay, I can work with all the colors, and I can make black with all the colors. And where did whitey go? You can't make white with the colors, can you? So aren't we all colored? Find me a white person. Find me a white person. I'll draw all over them. It's infinitely possible that in the empty blank space, the empty canvas of the entire universe, that you can create all things. The backdrop for all things is clear. It's not white. White doesn't exist. How's that? Don't go into the white light, Carrie Ann. Does anybody remember this? But you can make you can make a black light. You can't make a white light. White light doesn't exist. It just is clarity. So you have clear and black. Try that. Don't get me wrong. There's some white motherfuckers out there, and they need a little scribbling on, scribe upon their minds, so their minds can open up to the whole new world of possibilities. And back to this amazing broadcast that I was watching. I think I'm only reiterating what I had just listened to. And it's not even finished, and that's why I was so tempted not even to make this. Because I thought maybe I should listen to the next 23 minutes left. Even though I already listened to the last 11 minutes before I started the beginning, so I have about 11 minutes left listening. It's so good. It's so good. Let's see who's in here. Is anybody available for... What's up, Divine Hazel? Love and light. People know they have darkness, but they choose to shine amongst others and work on the darkness in private. And that's not true. That's bollocks. I'm gonna tell you, Divine Hazel Light, your light worker people that as the beginning of the video, there was a little image there. No, they have egos that they think they're better than people, and I've met these people, and they just think that everything. Why else wouldn't they have videos of them going, this is dark, this is some crude humor. I make a crude comment that's just like for effect, and it's like, how dare you? It's like that whole, no, they don't. Not everybody has it. Do they work on it? No, I don't think they work on it. I think they just try to tell everybody that everything is love and light. That's the point of it. You don't you don't escape from the darkness, do you? But whatever. That's. I'm only responding to what you've said here. No. Everything must have balance, and they know that. Here, I'm gonna just two middle fingers up to that comment, because that's irrelevant and that's ridiculous, and they don't know that. Why else do they preach love and light? Because they found that darkness is no good. So everything is perfect. It's love and light over here if you come and follow me. Da 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 da. Hey, it's a perfect fucking harmony of all of everything. All of the religions come together. Oh no, the religions can't come together because they're religion. They're legioned to another fucking source, which doesn't have anything to do with all of harmony and all of balance. That's not what they're saying. Find me these people that preach love and light and show me their darkness. They won't display it. I guarantee motherfucking goddamn cocksucking motherfucking cunt guarantee it. Guarantee it. There's a few, certainly, but as a whole community that's pushing forward this agenda for love and light. Tell me what love means and tell me what light is. And if you say light is white, you're wrong. And if you say love means anything but, does it come from Jove or Jupiter, or is that another planet? You don't know what love is. You know what love is? Is love getting your fucking brown eye fucking cremated? Is that it? Or what is that? So as the title of the show goes, as we're talking about black holes, there's no such thing as a black hole. You ever been with a black woman? Black on the outside, pink in the middle. They're always pink in the middle. Everything's pink. The light is pink. You see the pink light behind me? Do you see the pink light? Is it divine hazel light? Hazel? What's hazel? Isn't that like a brown eye? Is it the divine brown eye? Is that the divine poop hole? And I'm just using that as riffs for this. I don't know you. I don't know what you say. But certainly these people that are into love and light have no... You can have no idea of what light is without the darkness. Isn't that all the movies? I mean, I don't know how they're drawing if all they have is light, because you can't draw with light. Light is clear and infinite. So you must have a pen. You must have a pentagram to write with. You're gonna write. What are you writing? Are you writing your wrongs or are you writing your lefts? The lefts are just over there, but right's over there. But why am I not a holistic being? Why do I have to right and left? Why do I have to right and wrong? Why is there a sin to be forgiven by the so-called churches? Why are these love and light beings? Where do they grow in? They grew in the soil. They grew in the soil, which is dirt. They don't express it, so they're not full, they're not complete, and they're not holistic. They just talk a bunch of shit in the opposite direction. The people that I've ever met that are all in love and light, they talk shit in the opposite direction. Same kind of shit talkers. At least people that talk shit, they know there's beautiful things everywhere, and there's a lot of shit, and they're like, silver spoon in their mouth, and they're perfect. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean they'll never say, will they? Divine Hazel Light, I don't know who you are is the point of my story here. I was referring to the comments, so don't take that personally, because I don't know you as a person. I don't know you as a human being. I don't know you as anything other than somebody typing on a keyboard. That's what I know you as, honestly. So I'm just using this for riffing points. Just because light is in my YouTube name does not make me one of the people you're talking about. I didn't claim you were. Don't take it so offensive. I didn't say you were. Yeah. Walter Russell wasn't right about everything, was he? One of my favorite authors. He wasn't right about everything. Do you think I'm right about everything? No. Are you right about everything? No. Are you left about anything? Are you left aside from other things? Good. Yeah, that's what we go for. Whenever I'm doing these things, because I don't know any of the people on here typing, doing this thing, whenever I'm saying this shit, anytime, I hope people don't take it as like a personal attack at them or some vendetta. V for V. The V, peace. You know, they want a piece of something. You want a piece of me? That's a piece. That's a V for vendetta. Vendetta is Venusian, Venus. Venus is what? Does it have something to do with love? Oh, if you love someone, you must hate somebody else. There's no way you can have love unless you hate someone, right? That's what they would say. So they come from the light of the just put it right there in between. Yeah, but it's not, still ain't black hole. Still ain't a white hole. It's a pink hole. I do have a PayPal account. It's always beneath my videos. sometimes people can, you know, I don't know why they can't figure out how it works, but it says PayPal dot, wait, no, it's PayPal.me forward slash, PayPal.me forward slash, it's that one, not that one, that one's the backward slash, and then TSAR, and then a cap, well, I don't know if the capitals matter, but it's a capital T, then a lowercase SAR, like czar, and then a capital X, and then an EN, like Zen, but not with a Z, with an X. And if you can't find me there or anybody else, and thank you for asking, you can always donate to the Cash App, which is a $, which is an S with two poles through it. You call them Joachim and Boaz, or you call it like the single. It could be a single pole, depends on how you write the $. And then TSARXEN, once again, same thing. So maybe I'm going to start a new channel, and we'll, instead of using Zen, we'll use XEN. Yeah. I did, you know, it's funny, I watched this video yesterday, because I thought I was going to make this. I was going to make a video on where do these, how do these, how do these, what is, let me try to put this right. How do these YouTubers sometimes become very like, oh, internet, wow, we've got all this, you know, people are following us and donate to us and all this shit. And I was trying to find out what was trending. And I had these two thoughts going. And then I clicked on this video, and this girl was like, here's a video of me living in a van. And here's why I love doing it. And I thought it was awesome. And then she said, well, 2 weeks ago, she had 20,000 subscribers. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. I hope, well, I mean, in one sense, I hope she's living in a van by herself. Then she can take her van to New Orleans, and I'll jump in her van with her, and we can make all the beautiful love and maybe make some babies. But I was like, she had 20,000 subs, and now she has 1.5 million views. And I was like, how does that happen? What algorithm, what thing occurred that she all of a sudden, was it just word of mouth? Because why didn't all of our other videos get sub to? That all of a sudden, she's been making videos for a very long time. She's like, says the same awesome shit. She's looked the same, and nobody really followed her. Then all of a sudden, she got 20,000 views. And then she got 1.5 million views. Why? How does that occur? What happened? I don't know. I mean, I could make my guesses at things, but I don't really guess at much. If I don't know something, I don't say it. If I say I'm gonna guess at this, then you have to take it as a guess. But when people ask me a question, I'm like, all right, I will give you a definitive answer that will assist you in your life. That's just where I tend to sit with the way that I provide information to people. Like if someone's like fucking drowning, and I'm like, hey, they need more water. No, that's not what they need. I would never say something so ridiculous, you know. And anyways, let me get back here to reality. I think I might be talking quickly because of two reasons. It's Sunday and it's fun, so I have a little extra energy in me. And by talking more quickly, y'all can slow it down if you need, and my voice starts to sound like this. Or you can speed it up if you want me to talk like a chipmunk. But I wanted to go eat and watch the rest of this video. So there it is. Let me see what else is in here. Ain't it delicious though, huh? What up, Raho? What's up? What up? Wan Yin. Living in a van, Raho's up. Living in a van is trendy. Trying to normalize poverty amongst the millennials. Yeah, I'll respond. I'll retort to that. Yeah, living in a van is living. Minimalism is one thing. Living inside of a very small space. What she said during her videos, she likes living in a van because she doesn't want to have to pay rent to someone, and I dig the shit out of that. I vibe with that. And there are people that travel. You know, I mean, how many people? I mean, it's equivalent to living out of a suitcase, or living in hotel rooms, or living. I don't know. Some people live in tents. Some people live in. There's different ways of living, but yeah, I hear you on the larger concept that living in a van. Who's that? That YouTube dude that like popularized flat Earth for a minute? Really good black dude. Really good looking. He cornrowed his shit. Uh, he was living in a van. Everything. His whole van is the Earth is flat. Blah blah. Fuck is his name? He lives in Texas, I think. So he just came out with a video the other day that him and his girlfriend have a house or something now, which is awesome. I get a house is cool. Apartments are cool. A van life is cool. You ever been in a car? You ever lived in a car? Living in a car is way fucking stupid. Living in a van, a little better, but living in a there's people that are how do I say it? Like there's people that live in. Have you ever toured? You live in a fucking bus. Living in a bus, the wheels on the bus go round and round. You know, you get to have these same three people you make music with, and you go and fucking jam out for a night, and then find a new lover for the evening, and blah blah blah. That's the cool life. But most of them will tell you, and comedians too, they'll tell you like being on the road is great sometimes, but it sucks other times. So I guess it just that idea of living in the van, like the popularizing inequity, I think is the what we're looking for, sucks. If you want to and you enjoy traveling and you don't need a lot and you want to be a minimalist, um, I don't mind the idea of a smaller space with just what I require. But I also like things, so I don't dismiss either thing. So because I've done most of the shit. It's just what you want when you want it. It's like sometimes you got a lot of things, you got stuff everywhere, and you're like, this is just too much stuff. I don't need any of this. And sometimes you just don't have anything. You're like, where's all my cool gadgets and things that I want to play with? That's the life. But the popularization of it is hopefully in the best way making people more minimalist. Meaning, do you really need 36 bowls and plastic Tupperware, and do you need all of the extra shit? Sometimes you do. If you got a big family, well, you better have your fucking cabinets full. You know what I mean? You better, if you grandma, you better have lots of places, lots of things, and lots of doodads, and you know, and all of the stuff, because people come through. And they come through, and you're gonna have like all the shit ready, like hey, and you got the big family feast. But then you clean up, and people help you clean up, and you put all the shit away, and it's like, oh, it's an empty house. Oh, you sit there and you read, and you wait, and you meditate. That's life. You do that in macrocosmic form. I mean, how often do I just sit there by myself? How often do you sit by yourself? Look off in the distance and say, wouldn't it be nice? And then all of a sudden, there's all of this extra going on. You're like, holy shit, there's people everywhere. And you enjoy that. Just as much as you should enjoy the time alone, because people get anxious when there's people around and people get depressed when people aren't around. And that's not the way you should live life. We've all done it. Like it's just not the way to go. It's like I could be right now doing a million other things. I just prefer this right now. Like I could just easily turn the shit off and go outside and grab myself any kind of food I want, and talk to anybody I want. It's of no real regard. But we'll see when I'm tempted by life to go and enjoy the things that would suit me right now. And right now, what suits me is this purple cup for Divine Hazel, if she's still here, and this pink background and this pink couch. That's what suits me right now. But maybe that's because the video was titled "There's No Such Thing as Black Holes" because it's all pink in the middle. And in fact, add a little pink and white together. What do you get? Let's see. Here you go. All right, let me see who's in here. Ah. Guanyin, the camp. That's the thing, man. Camp life is great. I don't. I've lived at a. I've lived in. Let's see. I lived in a tent for a bit. I lived in a two-seater convertible that we got a tent. Wait, no, that wasn't the convertible. That was something else. Lived at like a KOA. You know, like you know what those are? It's kind of like the prime real estate if you're gonna spend some money on camping out. You at least can plug shit in and poop in a civilized fashion. And there's a pool there sometimes. Yeah. What's up, Sky Appa? Well, thank you, Divine Haze. Always appreciate it. You know, yeah. Um, divine peace. Here, so you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go peace into a cup and see if Meatwad wants to get up. Look at she's being so lazy. You guys want to see Meatwad over here? Look at her. Sleep. Let a sleeping dog sleep. There she is. And she looks so cute. She's sleeping with a you don't see it, but there's an elephant and a bear right there. And so she's just cuddling up there. She had a good pee and she ate a bunch this morning. She eats a lot. Yeah, no, she's like, oh. I wasn't calling her fat though. So I'm gonna go peace into something. Oh man, I must have eaten a lot of salty things yesterday because my piss was not perfectly appropriate. It was good. It was good. It was just a little salty, a little sugary too. So like, is that diabetes? No, it's not really diabetes. It's just if you paid attention to your piss, you'd understand when you need to eat less sugar and less salt. But today, being Sunday Funday, I'm gonna go consume. We'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah. I'll finish this glass off, finish talking to you guys, and see what happens next. Maybe it will turn into a dance party. Wait. Oh, is it a bubble party? Is it dreamy? No. It's not a documentary. It's not on the silver screen. Oh, it's haunting. Wow. This one's cool. I look like I don't really exist. Oh, there I am. Oops, shit. All right, there's the dance party. Yeah, that was. Let's just go back to the original. That's way better. The original version is the best version. Let me see here. Is that Chrono up in here? What's up, man? Hello, stuffed element. Oh, the stuffed elephant right there. That one. So that did you see? This is not at my place anymore. This is at a different place. I'm actually designing this house out a little bit. You know, you'll see it one day. You'll see my feng shui style. Yeah, you gotta get a little bit of everything in. I mean, some people they'll never experience the life of the traveler, and some people will never experience like just being homebody. They both have something. They both have something to offer. Some people don't need. Some people don't need to be a traveler. Some people should just stay at the fucking home. Some people just stay where the fuck you are. You're fine where you are. No, you're not developed enough yet to go and travel around. Oh, red wine. Make you feel so fun. Monkey pocket Luke blopping slept flying. Isn't that what he says? That was the Rick and Morty version of UB40 song Red Wine. And I always wonder where they went. It was UB40 and that other group that it was the two twins that no, it wasn't two twins. It was a group that was out for like a year and then just like dissipated into the ether. And they're probably like they got the big bank account and they're just out there enjoying life. Isn't that nice? So, what do you guys want to dive into? We're 30 minutes in here. I think I've exposed my bare asshole enough for everyone. Brown eye. You got a brown eye and a pink eye. That's what people got, brown eyes and pink eyes. You know, kids grow up and they get the pink eye. You know how you fix a pink eye? You put yellow in there because the opposite of pink is light yellow. So if you put urine in the pink eye, it cleans up the eyeball for the children. No adult gets pink eye. What kind of fucking... Unless you're into some really dirty, filthy shit. Like then you get pink eye. Or just if you're hungover, then you get red eyes. You take that red eye flight from Vegas. But you could also get a bunch of shit that does not stay in Vegas. Like, you know, they say what what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No, it doesn't. Not if you get all the STDs from all the fucking crack whores you're fucking in Vegas. You bring that shit home. Bring it home for the family. It's a fucking family gathering. Like, well, not everybody's got fucking. Sorry, that was too hard of a laugh for that joke. Mm. I've only been to Vegas once, and I didn't fuck anybody in Vegas. I got a casino down the street. I can lose all my money there. I don't, or I could gain a bunch of money if I really do. Oh, check this shit out. You see this right here? You can't get that off me. That's stuck on there. That's a full on. You see that shit? And it's really nice too. I haven't fully got it on my wrist yet. I feel like She-Ra or is it She-Ra or the other one? Wonder Woman. I don't want to get another one. I don't think because it's gonna cover up some of my tat on my other arm, but we'll see. She-Ra. Sky Appa, what's up? What's up? Is that Earth or Faith? What up, Earth? What's going on? Piece of Earth. She about to be 33. Time travel is becoming available. Yeah, time travel and space travel is very, very similar. It's like whenever you travel to a country. I think it was Martin Kenny that said it this way. I mean, a lot of people have said it this way, but if you went to Iowa tomorrow and you went to a small town, it would be like 1950s. You've been to small towns before? Like, I mean, I say Iowa, that's United States, or go to Agropoli, go to Italy. You live in the 1580s. I mean, they have cars driving around on these weird ass streets, and you can go see the Colosseum and blah blah blah. But you still have the same kind of like country vibe there. It's a very interesting. Italy is a very interesting place. But yeah, space travel and time travel is very similar because you're in a different space, you're in a different time. Because if I go over that way, and I drive that way 25 miles, I'm in a different time zone, so I'm in a different time. If I go that way, 1 hour and okay, not 1 hour, about 120 miles, I'm in a different time zone. There's a weird thing that happens about how the time zones kind of do this weird shit. Look at one of these. Look at one of the maps and look where the time zones are, and look at where time zones emanate from. It's an interesting thing. I highly suggest it. So that is time and space travel is one and the same. Oh man, Earth. Good question. What time would I travel to, or would I remain Zen? I like the quotation marks about that. I mean, I think in any realm that I would be, I would always be Zen. Any time or any space, I would always be me. I would be I am. You know, I am Zen, or I am. Should I put the cap on and play a different parts and be? Yeah, I get all that question that you're. I think I know what you're asking, but to fully answer that question, I think there I think there's something interesting about. Hmm, there's probably three major time periods that I would want to experience. One would absolutely be, you know, just go forward in time. I mean, I like where I am. I mean, there's an interesting flux of energies in wherever we are. But in the reference of time that you're asking, I want to see the world in 33. Why? Because one of my favorite rappers, my favorite hip hop artists, is called Deltron. He went by Deltron, the Funky Homo Sapien, and Deltron 3030, and a couple others, and then you got a few others, but 3030. So I would say 3033, so I could be 3 years ahead of him and just go, hey, come on, it's 3033 over here. And because I think that's fucking hilarious with the numerology of that. I'd also want to go to about 1865, because I think that in that time frame there was some weird shit happening and I'd like to see it. I don't know that I want to experience it. And then I'd want to go to the beginning of time, whatever year that is. I want to go right there, whatever the whatever that is. I want to go there. I want to go to 3033, and I want to go to 1865 just to see where all of the history got fucking mutilated, and where all of the information got, disenfranchisement occurred, and you got this whole little. You'd have a lifestyle there that you'd find out like, it's like. Why is all this high technology here, but nobody knows how to use it? And like, shut the fuck up, and then they just start building off of nothing because they don't know how to use the technology. And then you get to like 1900s, like, why are these beautiful pictures here? And you're taking this, what? I don't know how it works. Shut up. You know, I think there's something interesting in those three things, and also 1200 if 1200 existed. So as a fourth bonus point, 1200 because there's so many books written in antiquity. So it would be the beginning of time, whatever the fuck that is, whatever year that is, 1200, 1865, and 3033. Yeah. So there's your answers. But as I already fully explored earlier, I don't I'm happy with where I am and what I'm doing. Um, I don't know. You can't. And as Sky Hopper said, don't chase time because you can't chase something that doesn't exist. It's like following a ghost. What are you gonna follow a ghost for? Ghost doesn't exist. Humans exist. I mean, humans like they were ghosts at one time. You follow. It's like people that just like dig up the fucking closet. Like, if you need to clean your closet, go fucking throw the shit away, give the shit away, put it over here. Oh, I forgot about that. Put it out here, put it on display, all that shit. But get rid of that. That's your closet is meaningless. I mean, like I look at my closet and I have there's a few things that there's a closet for. You got to have cold gear. Like I'm not gonna fill up my room with the or my drawers with all of the shit from last season of I don't know. It's cold then. I need sweatpants and I need shoes and I need a hoodie and whatever. I'm not gonna put that in because I'm not gonna use that every day. So I put it in my closet. But then there's other things that go in the closet that are like you should just. Why didn't you give it away? Why don't you just burn it? Why don't you get that's alchemy. Burn that shit and get some new shit. I have a few things in my closet that are probably like, what the fuck? I should have just cleaned it out, you know. But That's equivalent to holding on to the past, and future is having a bunch of vision boards about what you want your future to be. Your future be what the fuck you want it to be. Just go get it. Go. Just have it. There it is. Oh, look at not another future just happened. Isn't that right? Didn't the future just happen again and 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 again? And again? Yeah, all that shit. So there you go, Earth. I'm gonna call you Earth with two F's, not TH. Sky Opera, I confirmed it with my son also. That was cool to reflect on. That's awesome, man. And I like to see the other, hey, Sky Opera, it was you the other day. You had your shirt off with all your fucking ink on. I knew you had ink on you, and a lot of it, but I didn't realize how much. Yeah, man, that was cool shit. Divine. Yeah, Edgar Casey and all that shit. Yeah, man. Edgar Casey's a cool cat, but the motherfucker that claims to be Edgar Casey now, he's a fucking dipshit, as far as I'm concerned. Whatever his name is. I was Edgar Casey's blah, 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 and hey, follow me to the fucking Jupiter. He doesn't even think the Earth is flat, does he? What the fuck is his name? I don't care what his name is. I just use them as ideas. I don't like to name people. I don't like to name things. In the beginning, there was the word, and then here, go name all of the animals. No. He's not an animal. He's just misguided and is listening to people that, like, I mean, he got a pushback fucking, he got a five head, not a four head. Like, that little comb over. Like, that dude is not getting. There's no woman in their right mind that would give him pussy. Really. So he probably is just like, he's just fucked by the system. And the system is, but in reality, if he just combed his hair a little different and stopped saying he was Edgar Casey, he could probably go get laid. He's not a bad looking dude, is what I'm saying. He's probably better looking than I am, really. But the comb over shit with the thing, and then, I'm Edgar Casey. Fucking know you ain't Edgar Casey. Just get out the fuck out of here with this shit. Edgar Casey already fucking, he lived, he died, and he gave you some information. Go do that shit. Divine Hazel, my house is older than 1863. Are you sure? I mean, you might be. Divine Hazel Light. You might be. Are you sure your house is? Can you show me that? Show me that your house was built anywhere beyond yesterday. You can't do it. You have no ability to do it. You can show me a picture. Somebody wrote it down and my parents said they lived here, but you can't show me that. Now I'm just being the most dick with that shit. But that is true. That is true. You cannot show me. You can't show me yesterday. But was it built before 1863? Yeah, there's a possibility. I'm just playing around. There's a possibility that a lot of people have houses that are well past in the Tartarian Empire that I can walk down the street and be like, this building is definitely well before 1400, 1200. This shit is before even Jesus was born. And I'm like, see, that's the house where Mary Magdalene gave birth to Jesus Christ and the blah, blah, blah. And wait, didn't she get fucked by the sun god that didn't exist? Wait, are you saying that all women can just get impregnated upon themselves is why there's so much feminism movement? Yeah, I mean, I guess. So have fun with that when you have a son. And then you try to bring up a boy child to turn into a man child, to turn into a fucking, the god of all realms. And they go, how dare you say you never needed a man? I reap down upon thee, the bearer of the scythe, and then that's where Satan came from. That's where Saturn came from, is because there was a feminist thing that happened a long time ago. The woman thought they owned the planet, and so men said, "How dare you? All these fertile fields we'll cut down, we'll chop that shit down. Shave your bushes, bitches. Y'all shaved your bushes, didn't you?" But then the guy was out there on his lawnmower, just going through because he didn't even know what he was doing. But nonetheless, the unity between the two is what the yin and the yang is. It's called the yang and the poo-tang. Anybody know punani? You know punani? You ever got any punani in your face? Back to the beginning of the video, there's no such thing as a black hole, only a pink hole. Mm. But do I ever adore Mexican and Indian and black holes? Uh, that was just for the. Raho, what's up? Stay awake for 3 nights and you'll see. Yeah, Mother Earth drumming, crystals and metal bowls. Yeah, I got metal bowls here. We'll stay up for how many hours would you like? Yeah, Raho, I told you though. Yeah, born in 1709. Good year. Good year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like there's plenty of objects that we can see around us that have been around for a long time. That's what I was getting at, Divine Hazel. I hope you got that earlier part. I was giving that for everybody else that says, "Well, my fucking blah blah blah." Like, nah, do you really know? You don't really know that. You can't be sure. You're not sure. Hey Zen, what a vision the other day. 2 roofs filled with crows sat, and then all of a sudden they took flight. It was my were the crows that always hang out at my house? Did they come and see you? Yeah, the Sky Alpha. Did they did they come see you? My crows? What's up, Zigzag? Zooming. Zooming, zigging, getting the zappers. Hey, a Zigzag. Have I ever sent you the one of my favorite media personalities ever? And he's always talking. His name is Bob Menery. Do you know Bob Menery? Zigzag. Go look up. Yeah, send it to you. I'll send it to you after this. I'll send it to you on the. He's one of the greatest. As soon as you watch one of his videos, you might have never heard me do it. I can do a radio voice pretty much as good as he can. He doesn't know this. I would never. No, it's not as good as him because he's very. He even does it in his day-to-day life where he does a radio voice. Where I do it, I used to do it so good. People are like, oh my God, why? Just do it again. And when people would ask me to do it, I'm like, I can't do it. I just do it. I'm not gonna do it on fucking command, but I will give the radio voice. And I want to do it right now, but I'm laughing too hard. I don't have that much self-restraint of hilarity. I have too much humility. I'm too humorous. But yeah, for everybody else, go check him out. His name is. I just want to make sure his name is right on Instagram. The other day he was hanging out with Blake Griffin. Do you know the guy that plays basketball? The Gryffindor, the Griffin. He can fly. He can dunk basketballs all the different ways. Um, Blake Griffin. He was hanging out with him the other day at a comedy special, and Blake is very funny, by the way. I never knew it. I mean, I could sense it, but his name is on the Instagram. I could just hear him. I can hear him doing the thing. I just want to make sure. Can anybody put that in the comment section here where you guys are talking? Make sure I got that right about what his name is. I just want to make sure that's the right one. So I'll give you a second. If somebody wants to look it up on Instagram, and if you don't know what I said, rewind it and then find what I said and then find his name, because I'm still, because some people got like, here's my name, but somebody stole it, and then they go and make their other channel, and they're like, welcome back to the broadcast. He's lining up for the putt. Everyone, please be silent. Like that kind of. And yeah, he's amazing. Bob Menery, Bobmenery. Bob Menery. I think that's what you're looking for. He's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious and I'm doing the fucking hilarious the way he would do fucking hilarious. I don't think he does that with his head, but I will do that because I think it adds to the effect. What's up, MLK? 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 I was reading MLK while I was reading Wagwan! Wagwan Selector! Big up yourself, rude ones! I don't know. Gotta give me a couple more words to work with. That's all I got. Holy shit. Oh, so the Mayan Jinn. That's so funny. It was the Dragon's Den from Master Time Travelers. um, Skyhopper, have you ever done a have you ever talked to Mayan Jinn? Have you ever seen him personally? You have talked to him. You've done a show with him then. So the three of us should do a show. Well, you guys got to host it. I don't have the capacity. I'm I stay on my phone. I stay 98% capacity. I would like to delete most things, but um, I'm not sure how to do that without deleting primary files that if I delete that, then all of a sudden my YouTube doesn't work and then I can't even talk to you guys. Like, I don't know how this shit works. I'm not a fucking internet geek. I mean, I'm a geeker, but I'm a fucking geeker, dude. I'm fucking smoking fucking, I don't know, what a fucking geeker smoke. I didn't fucking, what do they do? We geek out in cars and we can geek out in, I love the smell of dandelions. We could talk about dandelions. We could geek out. I really like alcohol. I really like to smoke really good buds. And if you look at this certain kind of bud, it's because of the, we can get into all that shit. And, oh, these chairs, they're the best. You know why they're the best? Because well, I could tell you about why they work, because they might be 30 inches or they might be 24, depending on if you put a little bit of the, I don't know if they're gas, because I haven't looked at them yet, but they're very comfortable. Are they made out of leather or those are plastic? Anyways, I was just getting into the things that we enjoy for whatever reason. It would be crazy. It would be the craziest thing for this reason. And Sky Opera, I tell you what will happen. Me and you will have. Oh yeah, you know what? I fucking take it back. I remember listening to you two talk, and you were trying to quell him. I remember this very well. Now that you're saying it again, he would be in one sense trying to express himself in a certain way, and then you would just listen very and I would and he would be there and there would be this really interesting triangulation of people that all of us can talk and all of us know things, but then I think he's the only one with the inability to just go, because the moment that he thinks something, he needs to say it. We do this on camera. I get it. Because that's the need for people to listen, because people, if they're listening on that side, we need to speak. But in a moment of I wonder if he talks to himself when he's sleeping. I'm not talking shit about him because I know him. I'm just talking shit. So next time I talk to him, we can have a, oh shit, is somebody in here? Oh, I thought somebody walked in the house. Because I left the door open. Who knows? Somebody might just walk in. It might have been Mayan Jinn Abaddon. And if y'all don't know, he's fucking amazing. That's one of my best friends that I only get to talk to once in a while. But Sky Opera, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is a great inspiration for people. I've sent you definitely. And if I'm wrong, tell me and I'll send it to you, so you're gonna understand fully, completely, absolutely who he is. And this goes for everybody else too. I'm not gonna tell you his name. I mean, he doesn't really care. I mean, that is his name. Mayan Jinn is his name. But I would send. I think I sent it to Zigzag before. But he's. I'm not gonna say he's the best battle rapper ever, but I would say he's one of the best battle rappers ever. If you don't listen to hip hop, I don't care. But I will send you something, Skyhopper. Are we linked up on Instagram? Sorry, one second. Are we linked up on Instagram? I don't remember because I contact so many people. I fucking don't know how I know people. And I think he's probably ghostwritten for a lot of people. I think he has. And if he hasn't got paid for it, he should, because his writing, his ability to speak verse is better than mine if it's written, but I can do it off the top better than he could. But written, like it's really interesting. But when he does it, it's fucking incredible. He's like great. And so all that to say, I'm gonna send you something that he did if I haven't already sent it to you. The sun doesn't look like a black hole. It looks like to you it looks like a black hole, but as soon as I piss in your face, dimension extensions, it becomes golden. Because I'll piss in your face. How's that? And it is a Thunderdome outside. It always is. Those are portals. Those are portals, but they're not like the way that NASA would prescribe to you what black holes are. They're not. They are vortexes in a sense, but they're not the way they make it seem. Because they make it seem like you go to nowhere. No, you go through it and you spin. Like, it's just the same way when you go to sleep. Just take a nap and you go, oh, there's a black hole right there. If you close your eyes, you're in a black hole. My engine is on a killing spree. You're next. Dimension extensions. You're retarded. What are you talking about? You're Next is one of my favorite albums ever by somebody I used to live with. So no, I'm not next. You're next. How's that? How about your neck? Your neck is good. That's ridiculous. What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? My engine is Jeannie and I have that in common. Have to say what I'm thinking, or I'll go nuts. Yeah, that's why me, Zigzag, Mayan Jin, and Skyhopper will fucking. It does like. How would that work? How would that work? It would have to be like 85 cameras, and then have to edit the video to link up the shit because we'd all be like, oh yeah. I mean. Some of us can hold the energy and okay, let me comment to that. But as soon as if there's 4 of us talking, it'd be like, okay, that dude just commented this, and all of a sudden, 30 minutes later, can I get my thing on here? And then there was 600 conversations already happening. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Sky, I'll send it to you, and yeah, my engine is stupid nuts. Yeah. I wish I had another. I wish I had a burner phone. So just I could be like, here it is, guys. All right, let me finish this up. And so that way I can Skyhopper link up with me on the Instagram. I think that's the easiest way to get to you, right? You know my Instagram is TSARZEN. I think it's ZEN just to confuse people because my favorite thing to do is to confuse the ones that are certain and to certify the confused ones. You know, hit me up on there TSARZEN Sarzen. There might be an underscore between Sar and Zen. If somebody knows that, please let them know. That way I can send you that My Engine verse that fucking I don't care. There's so many battle rappers and there's so many people out there that can really fucking spit bars, but this dude was off the fucking chains with the shit. Like they should have literally shut it down. I've listened to a lot of music in my life, and I was like, that might have been the best thing I ever heard. And I'm gonna get back to you in 1 second because I'm gonna pour myself another beverage and then go and eat some. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Ugh. See what's in the jar. If y'all don't know, you better find out. Whoa, no shit. Beef jalapeno sea salt bone broth. Oh, so good. Ah. A little bit of salt in there. Yeah. Not too bad. Oh, Sky Opera. Oh, you don't have one. Okay. Well, Sky Opera, I'll just send it to you through this. Then you don't need to do all that. Don't put your fucking bifocals on and start like playing with the computer and break something. I'll just send it to you through this. I'll go to your channel and I'll link up with you on your channel and put the link beneath. And I'll just spell it out for you. Just type that shit in. You're a quick typer. Of course, of course. Make it easy. Hey, one of my favorite songs. I'll send you this too. One of my favorite songs by Make It Easy on Me, Babe. That's the name of it. Is that the name of the song? It's just a verse in it by Lake Street Dive. Make it easy. I'm trying to let me see if I can find it. I can find the tune, but I can't find the lyrics right now in my head. Lake Street Dive, anything. Go find that. That's easy enough. LSD, Lake Street Dive. Go find that shit. All right, Zigzag. Well, what are we gonna get into next? I'm gonna give you guys 10 more minutes because then I want to send Skyhopper that link and probably leave a shit into the toilet and wash my ass with a bidet because bidets are the best thing ever. I had to wash some of that salt down with the alcohol because the salt was way too much. Yeah, the bone broth was good, but the saltiness that they put in there, I don't like. Yeah, and Sky Opera, I got you linked up. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I'm not either. I'm fully. I'm not incompatible with computers. I just like when I see them. Like I used to. Here, I'll give you I'll give you an old story, and it'll deal with black holes and poop humor and really beautiful chicks that from Hollywood. I used to mess with this chick who was super fine. She was a dime. She was like 10, like pouty lips, big tits, 5'3", just put together, smart, funny, but weird as fuck. But she had this like little computer program thing that was running, and like sex with her was this weirdest thing. It was like, it was good-ish, but there was this kind of repetitive thing that she needed, and I was like, can we do over? And she's like, yes, just fuck me like this. And I was like, oh man, and I was like, oh really? Come on, it's not that simple. Like you're supposed to. There was this weird type of intimacy we had for a little bit, and then there was this like what? A friend of mine had come through and met her one day and said like, oh, I would never expect you to be this kind of girl, like right to her face. Like that's how he was. He was very much like me. And I was like, yeah, but like she's like, oh, she's super fine, but like it was good, but it was weird. I was like, she had this like algorithm that she expected every time because I think it's because she was so sexy. It's this verse from one of my favorite Wax songs that says, I can't give you the verse. You can just go find it for yourself. But it basically, hot bitches don't suck good dick because their whole life has been spoon fed to them that they don't think they got to work for it. And so you can't really fuck with chicks that are like too good looking for their own good because they don't even really want to like interact. They're like, I can have everything I want. Like if somebody had $10 billion, they didn't know how to use it. Somebody that came up from nothing that had $10 billion knows how to use it. If you came from the bottom and you bring all that energy to you, and and then you have all of it, you know how to use it. But if you just were given the silver spoon and all of the money and all of that shit, you'd be like, yeah, those bitches and those dudes, they're not gonna do well later in life. They're not gonna do well ever. Like well to do, that kind of shit. I don't know why I was going with that story other than to say that Sky Opera, we're not all well trained and we're not all well versed in technology or finances or I don't know. We're just well versed in human interaction and loving people because love is the most important thing. I don't mean love, I just mean the thing that is that essence of that nature nurturing that thing there that just goes, yes, that's exactly what I needed. It's not, don't give me the fucking sprinkles. I don't want the sprinkles on the fucking cupcakes. Give me the fucking delicious banana bread pudding with the cream cheese frosting, blah, blah, blah. And just keep your fucking sprinkles. Nobody, I can't even taste that. I don't even want it. It's kind of weird. Keep that shit off of there. Just give me the fucking good. Just tell me. That's who we deal with. Anybody else, if you come here with like fucking, welcome to the fucking pool, sprinkle this shit. Remember the thing with the little wand that she was here? I love that I can see it in my head, and I'm trying to explain it to you, and so I'm trying to paint this picture. Do you remember in the Wizard of Oz when the really dainty bitch comes through with the wand? I think there's a star on top, and she's like sprinkling shit, and the wicked witch was underneath the house. Who was the evil bitch there? If you really look at the story, it wasn't the one that was being killed. Ha ha ha! With the big fucking wart in her nose. That wasn't it. It was the bitch with the fucking welcome to the fucking La La Land. The sprinkles on everything. No, that's not the one. A fat bitch ain't either. Just to remind you, fat bitches out there, if you think that I'm telling you because you're a scummy, sloppy whore, because you just take any fucking prodding into your, that's not it either. It's the, is it the next door neighbor? That kind of story. Sorry if I'm talking too esoterically for people. Let me get back to this. Sky hopping in this dimension, yeah. What's the longest you've gone without showering? Is Zigzag, you asking me? I don't know, man. I don't really pay attention to that. It could have been 30 days at this point, but no, I shower regularly. Like I'm not. Do I look like a stinky person? Are you, Zigzag? Are you calling me stinky? Do you think I smell bad? What kind of shower? A Mexican shower? Ain't you Mexican, homie? Homie? What are you fucking Dominican Republican stinking ass washing out a fucking bathroom stink while you're going through a goddamn no. Yeah, sure, certainly. Maybe 2 weeks if I'm being really sincere. Maybe 2 weeks, but I don't not shower out of depression, and I don't not shower out of. I think it's healthy. I just if I'm doing something, I'm doing something. I think that like at a certain time you just go, yeah, finally I don't smell good. Maybe I should go shower. But I could be doing things for the rest of those days and having a good time. I think it just depends. I don't really make it an algorithm in my life to go, I need to shower at 8 o'clock before I go do this and do this. I mean, and here, Zigzag, I'm gonna put you on blast right now, homie. I gotta do it. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying. I think everyone in here, you especially, you fucked one or two, three chicks in a row and not showered. You fucked one chick and then you fucked the next one. They might have been in the same room together. Did you shower in between? No. Did they have a problem with it? No. You fuck one chick and then she leaves and then you wake up, take a nap because you got that really good fucking. The OG orgasm. OG orgasm, right? And then next one comes through and you're like, all right, put this dick down again. You didn't shower in between, did you? And I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know how it works. I don't know. Let me. I don't know. I'm just. But it happens. 3 months for Skyhopper. I think it was 3 weeks for me, maybe a month. Oh, Zigzag, you didn't know that I'd title it 222, did you? Ambrosia. Skyhopper, did you hear the video that I made yesterday? It was literally about the ambrosia. Ah, god damn it! You can smell me in Maine. Well, shit. That's what we smell like. Here. Here. Oh, there it is. There, just put it right in there for you. There, now you can smell me all over the fucking realm. Puerto Rican shower. Just wipe the pits and the groin. Thank you. Right up in there and right up in there. Monkey style. And then you back in the game. Hey, I mean I smell good as far as I know. And until someone tells me that I stink, I don't stink. I'm a professional at this shit. How often do gorillas shower? How often do gorillas shower? This is a very important question. I'm going to fill this glass up with a little more wine because I'm going to drink it right now. And I want to know, how often do the animals, the Jews, everyone here believes that animals are the greatest thing on earth. How often do they shower? When's the last time this dog got a shower? I haven't given it a shower. And she smells better than your fucking stank ass pussies. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, ain't it? Hey, do you guys wanna? You guys want to join me? I might draw on this wall over here. I might actually draw like for real, not just scribble. You can see it if you want. I'm gonna find one thing that I think I've made a great error in judgment. No, I don't judge anything, so you can't make an error in it. What did I do with it? Where did I put? I had a marker. I've got a bunch more over there, but it's just the one that I wanted. Well, fuck it. We'll figure it out in a second. Do you guys want to see me draw on this wall? You guys want to see it? Did you guys watch my videos yesterday? Not that you needed to. Do you guys want to see this little painting that I made? I'll draw something really cool for you. You all didn't know. You all know I fucking tattoo. I'm fucking good enough to tattoo myself and other people. I tattoo a lot of things. I can draw. I just don't do it ever. Because I don't really fucking... I don't need to do that. If you guys want to watch me... If you guys want me... If I get 5 people out of you 12... Even if you're on a... I'll go draw something. I'll do that. And I'll still speak while I draw. We'll do a real-time... What it looks like to use opposite hands. I'll even use my left hand because I'm not left-handed so well. Like I'm good at it, but... and I'll draw and I'll speak to you about what goes on in the mind while drawing with the left hand. So here's what I'll do. Yes, please. So yes, do that. Thank you. And I'll open the curtains up and find the markers that I need, and I'll finish up this drawing that I have going on over here. There's a drawing right there, and you guys will see. So let me see. Should we do this? This is a good idea. I think it's a great idea. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys are. I am. All right. And you guys, here's how we can do this. This would be the greatest thing too, because all of you, and you can see. Somebody was talking about this the other day. If you want to see a day-to-day life of what I do, you guys can go to the bathroom to go on in my mind as I'm giving a poo-poo. That's not poo-poo. Who says poo-poo? Just get rid of the poo-poo I have in my butthole because I ate. What did I eat? I didn't eat today yet. I was relieving myself of things I ate yesterday, and then I'll finish up this drawing that I have on the wall, and that's somebody else I'll tell you about. One of the greatest drawers ever. I'll put you on to him. Do you guys, two questions. Should I do that? And do you guys want to watch? And do you guys want me to poop and listen to me, or should you just give me a second? And you guys, oh look at, I got three people to leave the room. So cool, so cool. It's buffering. Yep, yep. Butt hurting. Um, Rahotep, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's buffering. So cool. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go poop into the toilet. See pooping. Oh, nobody likes to talk about poop, do they? And then I'm gonna bring back some of my feces. I'm gonna throw them on the wall as part of the artwork. Check it out. It'd be so cool. Here, meditate. Remember, breathe in the nose, out of the mouth, and I'll poop in your mouth when it's open. Eureka! So I just realized a way of proving the heart is not important, but the lungs are. Imagine that. I just realized that as I was giving a shit. Only buffers when you speak, not when you poop. So you like to Earth you like to hear when my soul is speaking when I'm shitting all over you. Um, Percy, Leo, yeah, I mean, as long as after the purchase is after they provide me with whatever for whatever I do, like that's it. That's done. There's no I owe them or they owe me. We just it's clean, done. Just here, take this, you give me that, and for everybody gets an ROI. Return on investment. I'm happy to oblige. I'm happy to oblige. In any way. And here's what we'll do. All right, here we go. I'm gonna draw something. All right, Mark Koger, thank you for coming through, even though you were already there in the background. Uh, yep. YouTube doesn't prefer. YouTube prefers who I am. There's a lot of people in the YouTube community and in the YouTube people that have to deal with analytics and all that shit. They would prefer me to speak. And so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna draw for you on this wall over here that I was gifted with the rest of this place because gifts are great. And let's see what we can do. And I'll tell you about why I know lungs are more important than your heart is. Let's see what we can do. And I'll go find my pens and pencils and crayons and markers. And let's see if we can work with this here. I don't want to. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that right there? I'm gonna have to open up a few of these curtains. Because I gotta see what I'm doing, sort of. Let me go find some, here. Pay attention to this for a second. Let's see, is that there? Yeah, pay attention for a second. I'm gonna go find some markers to work with. And you can see how we can evolve this concept of what is called chaos into organization. Did he say some Masonic shit? No, this shit is already organized if you don't understand it. This is called the ancient ruins of life. And ruins is spelled R-U-N-E-S. Oh wait, R-U-N-E-S, not R-U-I-N-S. And I'm gonna go find a couple markers to work with. It'll probably be brown though. all right. We are back. We found a few markers that will work. We're going to use grayscale type shit here. Brown scale. There you go. So here's the markers we'll work with, just to finish up this drawing. And I had to change my shirt because, well, why not? All right. Can you guys see? Can you guys see this? I'll deal with your comments in a second. I'm going to draw something really interesting over the organized chaos. Let's see. What should we start with? Let's start with these two markers. This is it's a very light. What do they call this? It's tropical violet. Ah, for violet. For there she is, and gray. Let's do these two. Let's see what we can do with this. And left hand or right hand? I'll start with my left hand because I think it's fun. Let's see what we can do here. What kind of blank should we fill in? Did we just do that? It looks like that's there. Okay. Go right here. Figure out how this works. So if you want to draw a straight line, this one. That was not very straight. You gotta. I mean, it's straight. It's just angled to the one side there. Let's see here. Let's adjust this. You ever see somebody who can do a circle, a perfect circle? You ever see that? There's somebody that does it, is a math teacher. He's teaching math, but he's an artist. The most important part about when you're using a knife or using markers, crayons, is to make sure your feet are comfortable. If your feet aren't comfortable, you're not going to be able to draw well. So your feet got to be comfortable, your knees have to be comfortable, and then your elbow, you're going to have to clean it up later, maybe off your elbow. You use that as a center point to draw something, so you can draw a perfect circle. So we have one part of the circle right there. And then if you want to do it the other way, you have to kind of do a handstand. This is going to be difficult for most people, so I'm not going to show you that yet. But this little dot right there. See, I'm going to probably grab a white marker to delete something over here. Just delete anything, or you just draw over it. Kind of like. So what I was trying to do is match this right here. See this? There's a pillow here. Can you see this? There's a pillow here that is on this couch. So I was trying to use the same colors here. The goldish yellow, the pink, the blue, and this on this right here. And so I'm using this color here, which is a combination of these two. I'm not really the greatest at what is it, using words to describe colors, because it'd be like using words to describe why you love something. I like colors. Colors are great, aren't they? Like sometimes when you're cooking, you should just be throwing shit in the pan. Other times you gotta like, it takes exactly 2 minutes to do this because you don't want to overcook the shit. Other times you're like, well,
I guess I got a minute. I got a couple few, maybe just a little. And you work with that. Huh. Let's see here. This is the face of an angel. Most people aren't familiar with it, that demons are angels, and angels are demons, and gods are devils, and devils are created by God, and God is I, and I am all these things. And there he is again. Put a little, just right there on his forehead, a little purple dot. Isn't that nice? And because I'm not really interested in these colors anymore, we'll go to the brown and black. Wow. Let's see what we can do here. And sometimes you gotta stand back and look at it and figure out where you should put the, oh, it's right there. It's right there. You see it? Can you see this, where I was gonna do this? That's this image right there. The image, it means there's one line, there's two souls, two circles on either side. That's a division mark. But it's easy to overcome division if you encapsulate it. There it is, back into the beginning again. And because most people won't get it because I use black and brown, we'll get to a more intense color because everybody likes to eat. If you like to eat, here it is again. We'll just start here. Start there, and I'll go around, and around, and around, and then we'll find our way back to the beginning. Just go ahead and put a little asterisk there. Pretty cool, yeah? It looks like a mess, doesn't it? What's important part about a mess is you can always find your way to encapsulate the mess. Let's start with that. And then right here, so let's do a little. That starts a new mess. Huh. That's almost, that might almost be finished. The only dilemma that I have with this entire piece right here is this right here. I already made this apparently clear. That, I don't know. I think somebody asked me to do something I didn't want to do, so I did it anyways. It became this fucking messy thing. You ever drawing or writing something in class? You're like, how to make the letter A. Wait, no, that's no. How to make the letter B. Should we do that whole alphabet in here? There's the B. And there's the C. And we'll go through the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s with different colors. And we'll just go right back to this. If the A was here and the C was the whole thing, obviously. And here we go. Let's go 1. Let's go 2. Let's do upside down so people are confused by it. And then 3 should go up. Let's see if I can get up here for it. Yeah. Don't fall off. Look at that. Look at this. All right. I think we've accomplished something here today, huh? Magical, almost. The most magical part is this right here. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm, oh shit, it is. So you make the inside first and then grab the black marker and I don't want to mess the shit up again. I'd already washed it once. There it is. I think that's finished. I think that's, sometimes when you draw too much, you kind of overdo something, and I feel like that has been fully accomplished. That is a full on piece of that's something right there. That's something. Isn't that cool? Okay, there it is. Bang bang. Welcome back to me just talking. I didn't draw anything spectacular. I'll save that. Hold on. I'll save that for another time. Hold on one second. There it is. Ugh. So the only thing I was really trying for here with this here is because the person that has this house is so orderly and constructive, is they needed something orderly and constructive. And so I used these colors on that wall right there with a little bit of extra, how would you say, panache? Is that the word that people look for, panache? There it is. Panache. And I did put my name in there. But if you guys are really, if you really pay attention, someone else's name is in there too. It was the person that asked me to do it. They said, won't you sign your artwork? So I did. I was like, okay, fine, if you can see it, but I put their name first. So there it is. I think that's done. And I do have one more piece to put on the wall. I already know where it's going. It's funny. I have a big white canvas that I already have in my house, and I'm bringing it here. I'm gonna put it off center on that wall, right on the left hand side, about I don't know. Let's see, about 1.5 feet down, 18 by 12, and we're gonna put it. I'll put it in a rectilinear fashion, but it's gonna cover up a couple things, and then I'm gonna put a bunch on that wall. And when people walk in the house, there'll be markers that people can just draw on. When everybody has that fucking good night, and they're like, let's have some red wine. Let's go do some fucking tequila shots. Let's do all that shit. They can come here and just draw, and there'll be a place on the walls that they're inspired by the thing that's on that wall, and they can put it on the. Hold on, let me see how much battery I got left here. Okay, that's why I plugged it in. I only got a few moments left, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed that. So I'll say how to meet one. Look at her right here. Look at her. Look at the doggo head. Look at her little silly head. Look at this dog. Meet her on camera. So if you ever want to pet your dog, the best way to do it is find a little spot behind the ears. There's a couple of really good spots. You can make her sneeze too. Ah, yes. Hi, baby. All right. Anyways, so she gets pissed. She's like, "Why would you do that? Why would you? Why? How dare you? Do you want to say goodbye to these people? You say goodbye. You can. See you later. You want to say goodbye? No? Oh, you have no idea the love of a dog. Oh, and find yourself a color palette to play with, or a dog, or a musical instrument if you're good at that. Because a musical instrument, let me explain this to you in the last few seconds that I have here available for you at this moment, because I will reprise this. If you don't know how to draw, pick up a fucking marker and draw, because you know how to draw. An instrument takes a different type of timing that most people don't have. How you doing? Hi. Oh, she's leaning on my shoulder. Isn't that cute? It's like
It's like earning the love of a dog is like learning how to play an instrument, you know? Like, art is like playing with a cat. Like, a cat doesn't ever love you. This is why an artist goes crazy. Artists go crazy. Musicians try to find God. God is the dog. It's like you just find the dog, and she's like, "What are you doing?" But all right, cool. But a cat's like, "Oh, cool, we can play. Just go play with cats. Play with pussies. If you need a dog, it'll take a little while, but they will end up loving you if you learn how to play." And the instrument that I choose has always been my voice. So the question that I always ask everyone: would you choose all the instruments in the world, or just know how to speak every language? And just by knowing English, I know every language. And so speak the language of your family, which is everyone, and everyone speaks English. And English is the land of the angels, of the languish. Ugh, we gotta say this again. We ain't gonna do too much philosophical artwork, but hopefully you enjoyed. Stay well. I will, next time that I jump on here, I will comment on your comments. Do cool things. Stay well. And if y'all need to, and you feel too weighted with all the extra dollars that you have, feel free to put that into either one of my accounts, and you know how to do it. It's in the description. And if you don't know how to do it and you really feel so inspired to do it, you can ask somebody, because that's just how it works. So stay well, do cool things, and pet a motherfucking dog. Like, it doesn't, you don't gotta pet it, like, don't do, that's not how you pet a dog. That's not what you do. You just gotta dig in there. You know, you gotta get in that. You gotta get in that head. Make them moan a little bit. You know, it's like massage. You gotta massage a dog. Anyways, peace out, guys. Good to see y'all. And Skyhopper, I didn't forget. I'm gonna send you that. Sorry. I'm gonna send you that link to. Oh, what the fuck was the link I was gonna send you? God damn it! I forgot the link that I was gonna send you, but I knew I was supposed to send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link anyways. It'll be something. Stay well. Be full. Be holy. Be massive. Oh shit. I yelled her in her ear. She got mad. She got mad. She got really mad at that. Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear. Sorry about that. Bye guys.